Hey guys, welcome back to the Zooman show. And it's been 4 years since I posted my last video. Um, I thought, hey, why not just sit down and do another video, just for old time's sake. Maybe I'll get back into it. Maybe I'll start posting more videos. I don't know. I know a lot of people aren't going to see this, but as I said, it's been 4 years, and I only had have 30 some subscribers who some of those people might not even get on YouTube anymore. I don't know. But I figured I would sit here and play a little Days Gone and just tell you what's happened in those last 4 years. So we'll just get right into it. Now, I've actually already beaten the game, so I won't be doing any story quest stuff. I might do a side quest and do that while I'm talking. I seriously doubt it though. I think this video is probably more just me telling you guys about the last 4 years, where I've been, what I've done, and what brought me back here. I'm sitting here waiting on this loading screen. So, yeah, my last video was, I don't know if it was exactly 4 years ago, or a little less than 4 years ago, but it's been roughly about 4 years since I posted a video. Since then, I graduated high school. But my junior year of high school, I was going to do football. And I went to the summer workouts, and I did all summer, and then I went to practice one day, and my jersey and pads and helmet were gone, and I had a panic attack, and I finally found it. I thought I was going to have to pay for this equipment that was lost that I didn't even do anything with. Turns out, as a joke, somebody put my equipment back in the storage room and thought it would be funny to watch me struggle to try and find my stuff. I didn't think it was funny, but they seem to have thought it was.
Later, finish burning you out.
But anyways, I quit football and I moved to South Carolina with while I was living with my dad. I did 2 years of JROTC, and while in JROTC, oh, I'm out of ammo. And like I said, JROTC probably is the thing that helped me from turning out to be a person that I didn't want to be, along with the help of a Army colonel of whom I won't speak his name for their privacy's sake.
Another nest. Let's go.
I did drill team and color guard while I was in JROTC. And actually, my long-term goal was to actually join the United States Marine Corps. And I enlisted. I went to boot camp, and through stupidity of my own, I got kicked out. I made a joke to one of my drill instructors, and they took it as suicidal.
Is it? God damn, that's gotta be close.
And so they sent me home. When I got sent home, I came back to North Carolina, and I started working at a restaurant I worked there for... Oh shit. And I died, because I thought I had a Molotov equipped. But anyways, I worked there for almost a year, and the manager was, or the general manager, he wasn't a very good guy. He was always just very rude and indecent person, so I quit there. I now currently work at a hardware store, and for the sake of copyright, I'm not going to name that hardware store. But yeah, I've been there for almost a year. Don't see myself leaving there anytime soon. Fixing to start college at our local community college to get my associates in arts, where I will further continue my education at a university to become a history teacher.
Sniper on the road. Oh, God damn it.
And ow. I'm about to die again. But, ow. During the time I was working at the restaurant, I met a girl of whose name I will not speak out loud. I don't know if she watches this channel or not. I don't remember if I... But we were together for almost a year, and a lot of things happened with her that I'm not going to discuss here, or if I do, I will discuss at a later time. Anyways, she was at the age where her parents could still tell her that they didn't want her to date me, so they made her break up with me, which at the time I was very upset because we had been together for so long. But now, looking back on things, I do truly believe that nothing ever happens on accident. And it's kind of hard to explain some of this stuff. It's without giving away all my personal business. But in the end, it didn't work out. I don't talk to this person anymore. I thought we were gonna stay friends, but we ended up just separating entirely. But I met a girl in the most hallmark sense, I guess. Meeting her in a coffee shop. It seems very cliche, but that's actually how it happened.
Deer crossing. Wow, that's not too smart, even without the traffic.
We have been together for almost 2 months now, and things are going well. Let's go back for a moment, back to the Marine Corps situation. I was in boot camp for 2 months. I was doing my thing, and I was a very, and I still very much am, a short to temper kind of person. And with that being said,
Yeah, that's right.
I didn't. The drill instructors definitely didn't like me because I was very short to temper, and whenever I wasn't getting angry, I was one to always crack a joke to, I guess, lighten the mood, and they didn't appreciate that either. So, for those of you who may have been in the Marine Corps or understand Marine Corps terminology, one of my drill instructors, of which their job title would be the kill hat, their job is to make you as miserable as humanly possible. He was always on me because short to anger and always wanted to crack a joke when I just needed to stand in line and shut up sometimes. We were carrying laundry back, me and a couple other guys, and me being a little over 5 foot tall. Me being, like I said, me being a little over 5 foot tall, I was towards the end of the formation, so they always picked us to do all the dirty jobs. And I'm not saying that I blame anybody but myself for this. I am the one to blame for what happened with me getting kicked out. But my kill hat, they were taking us to the rappel tower. It was one of our graduation requirements. So I come off the rappel tower after being on sick call the day before because of bronchitis and an ear infection. Anyways, I come off the rappel tower, and he tells me that he wished I would have fell off the tower and died. And I told him that, sir, this recruit wishes he'd have fell off the tower too. And the next thing I knew, I was in the Navy shrink office talking about my feelings, quote unquote. And the next day I was processed for the recruit separation platoon, of where I spent 2 weeks.
At the sawmill.
And
Be careful, Deacon.
Thanks, Deacon out.
honestly, I would rather spend 2 weeks in prison than spend another 2 weeks in the recruit separation platoon. It was not a very pleasant place to be. But seeing as though I'm not priority anymore, the Marine Corps was just trying to process me out, I understand that. Anyways, I met a real cool friend there, and to this day I still talk to him, even though that was almost 2 years ago. But the kill hat, he kind of had it out for me anyways, because like I said, the shorter people were kind of put in the back, put to do the dirty work. And a few days before our incident of me getting kicked out, we were carrying the laundry back, and he's sitting there screaming at me. You know, he's just scream louder, and I'm just sitting there screaming, "Aye, sir, aye, sir, aye, sir," and I'm knowing that when you're in boot camp, you know you can never do anything right. You can't yell loud enough. You can't. They're always gonna find something wrong with it. Which, again, that's only to make us as recruits stronger and better equipped to face the challenge of everyday life in the Marine Corps. But I've always heard people tell me like they blacked out. They don't remember doing that. And I never really believed it until it actually happened to me. But I was just screaming and screaming and screaming "Aye, sir! Aye, sir! Aye, sir!" just screaming as loud as I possibly could. But it wasn't good enough. And finally, I just blacked out for a second. And when I came to, my forehead was touching the end of his drill instructor's cap, and I was screaming in his face. And keep in mind, at the time, I'm like 5'5" and 135 pounds. This man grabs me up by my shirt collar with one hand and starts to take me over to the wall of our barracks area. And thankfully, one of the other drill instructors was there, and he stopped him because he told him, like, you can't put your hands on him. So then finally, the situation with that happened later on, where I got kicked out, and I spent 2 weeks in the processing unit, got out, came back to North Carolina instead of going back to South Carolina with my dad, worked at Cracker Barrel, met the girl that I was with for almost a year. Things didn't turn out the way I wanted them to at that time. But now, seeing who I'm with now and being surrounded by the people that I'm surrounded by, I'm really glad it didn't work out. And honestly, that's about it. I know this is almost a 20-minute video of me rambling, but I felt like it was time to maybe sit down and make a video about the last 4 years without YouTube. I still got on YouTube, I still watched other people, but I just never created content on my channel in those 4 years. There was times where I wanted to, but I just didn't have the ability to at the time. And honestly, if you look at my camera work right now, I mean, I'm using my cell phone, which, I mean, I've never had the best quality for videos anyways, seeing as though I don't have money for the expensive camera equipment. But, you know, it is what it is. I might come back and actually keep doing videos, start doing videos again. I've thought about maybe doing Fallout 76 videos. I've already reached level 50 with my character now. I might do some videos on me playing through some of the missions on that. I might go back through and replay Days Gone, because I actually really did enjoy this game, except for hordes, because hordes were always a super big pain. But yeah, that's really all I got for this video. So if you liked it, like, comment, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe, and hopefully
Hero Beacon. Wonder what they were doing up here.
maybe I'll create more content.
Another Nero.
Field note 1960. We've administered 1,000 milligrams of ketamine to the female subject and are beginning to...
What the hell was that sound? Did it come out of that thing?
Yes, to answer your second question. And that thing is Homo sapiens mutans. Female. Tag specimen F37. And we're still in the process of finding out, to answer your first.
Never heard anything like it.
Would you step back, please? Thank you. The subject's temporomandibular joint is distended an additional 100
Jesus,
millimeters.
look at its jaw. It's all stretched out of shape.
Yes, that's what I'm doing, Corporal. Looking at its jaw. Now, larynx is continuing to swell, now distending beyond its thyroidal median and lateral ligaments. Mutated tissue is...
It's waking up.
Damn it! Here! Hold it down!
What the hell?
Administering another... Shit! Hold it down! What?
choice.
Get out of my way!
Anyways, I figured I'd
Specimen F3
let that audio play
At least you don't have
if you were
assholes
interested in this
talking to
game.
you anymore.
But that's all I got for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and if you're still here after my 4-year absence, thank you guys for sticking around. And as always, this is Jacob Zooman signing off, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye.